Meow.
All right, hello everyone. How's everyone doing today? We're gonna try to bang this video out pretty quick because we got stuff to do here in a minute. Amberlynn just uploaded. I got bad news. I got bad news. Can you flick that light on over there?
Little Gray, what do you need to tell us, meow?
Know that I have not been. Hey guys, welcome to a new video.
Hey, video. She looks like someone who got bad news.
So I know that I have not been uploading much. I have not been vlogging, nothing like that. I just mental moments, okay? Working on myself moments. And YouTube has always been a priority for me. I kind of talked about this in my last video where
Yeah, most people's jobs are a priority.
That's true.
Yeah, most people who have jobs view that as a priority in their life. That's just kind of natural, I guess would be the right word.
You would think.
Good.
Yes.
would come on YouTube even when I literally just felt like I couldn't even crawl out of bed to breathe.
She literally can't even.
Well then, Amber, maybe YouTube's not for you. Maybe you need to get a day job that can accommodate that, or get on disability.
I'm surprised she's not on disability.
She's in the top 1%. There's no way she's on disability.
Right.
I couldn't even crawl out of bed to brush my teeth, and I would still be on YouTube and I would just look miserable. You guys have seen me look.
It's a good thing that you have the kind of channel where you have to do literally no effort, but just turn on your phone and talk.
Yeah.
And we're used to seeing you looking a hot mess, so
pretty miserable. It's those times where I didn't choose myself, and I finally said, you know what, I am choosing myself, and I'm not going to be on camera when I literally don't even know how to function as an adult. I hit a little low. I got some bad news. Has been some things kind of surfacing in my brain and things that I have to like absorb and process myself. And then I got some bad news with my last dietitian visit, and this is a video just like updates and such, my weight loss surgery updates, and it's super windy, so if you hear the wind, if you hear some whistling, that's what that is, because I have 6 windows in front of me right now. So first things first, I want to share with you guys these new vitamins that I started taking, because at the weight loss clinic that I went to, they give you like this huge big pamphlet, like it's like this thick, and there's like 80 plus pages, and it's just,
oh wow, 80 pages.
Well, she should be able to read that in like 2.5 seconds as fast as she reads.
it's just tons of information, and they recommend certain vitamins, and I don't have them with me physically. They're in the office because that's where I take them every single day. But I will.
Yeah, I wouldn't get up and go get them either.
Okay.
I'll just post a picture here on the screen of a
regular
screenshot
vitamins.
of the vitamins. It is.
Yeah, it's a
Women's multivitamin.
yeah. Everyone should be taking multivitamins.
Is Alive Women's Ultra Potency Complete Multivitamin. So I just want to let you guys know that I have been taking those for a little bit, and I already feel them like doing their thing.
Yeah, you should be taking those.
I do have weird medicine anxiety.
It's not medicine, it's a vitamin.
God.
Jeez Louise.
Now it's medicine anxiety.
You know she got the gummy ones too. It's not even medicine.
It's like 1/3 snack.
Right.
I have medicine anxiety from
They're gonna make her binge.
I have medicine anxiety from my gummy vitamin. Ugh.
And sometimes it doesn't make sense. I was fine with taking Delta.
Yeah, no, it's bullshit because it's not real.
8, but then I get like
Yeah, Delta 8 does literally nothing.
scared to take
To her, it made her feel like she was getting high. She was fine with that. She was addicted to THC.
This is crazy.
But a gummy vitamin is just, ugh.
It's crazy to me that she goes like AWOL for 3 weeks, and then this comes out right on the heels of Chantel and the cat drama.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, huh. And we know her videos are like a month behind.
Yeah.
vitamins. It's weird. I know. So I was holding on to these vitamins for a little bit, folks.
It's not weird. It's not real.
I got them off of Amazon, and I was holding on to them. I was nervous to take them because like there's been things where you can like overdose on vitamins without even trying, and I'm
Yeah, by eating a bunch of them. There's a recommended dosage on the bottle. You just eat that many.
To overdose on vitamins, you would have to eat like 3 bottles of it.
It's somebody her size, yeah, for sure.
just like, I'm scared. I just get really scared with medicine, really.
I'm scared of vitamins, but I will take THC gummies from the gas station guy that gets them from God knows where. That's cool.
From China. I'm scared of gummy multivitamins, but I will eat 20,000 calories in 24 hours.
Oh my God, Amber.
Easily. It's very much trauma based, but I'm taking vitamins and I'm doing my damn thing. So I have gotten questions. I'm not wearing my Fitbit
So she ate her meth
right now because it is charging. I have gotten questions though about like, how are you getting your steps in? Because I tell you guys that just naturally around my apartment or like going shopping, whatever it may be, I leave the house, take Twinkie out, whatever. I get about 3,000 steps a day, but I like to push it to 4,000. I like to start off slow with my goals. I don't want to just be like, yeah, let's do 10,000. Not gonna happen. So I get about 4,000 steps because I try. And people are like, how
it's crazy to me that someone who drinks 0 ounces of water gets 4,000 steps in a day.
I'm gonna look at my steps for today. I've worked for like 6 hours. Like I worked a big house today. I'm only at 5,000 steps today.
I wonder if mine records my steps.
So I find it really hard to believe that she's that active, that she's getting even 3,000 a day.
Is that it? Is that my workout thing? Is there a way to track my steps on an Apple Watch?
You should be doing it already.
Yeah, but
I mean,
how?
you got this stupid Apple Watch, so it's stupid.
Awards. What award did I get?
Oh, wait, go back to that activity.
Oh, there we go. I have 9 minutes of exercise at the gym for an hour today. I'm at 4,000.
Right. So
I was helping what's his face move.
And you were actually doing things today.
Yeah.
You were helping someone move.
Mm-hmm.
So you were walking in and out of the house, all around doing things. I was around about doing things. I went to the grocery store, walked all around the grocery store. I don't believe Amber is getting 3,000 steps a day.
And no, and it's
even if she goes to walk Twinkie, unless she's really going somewhere far, which she's not. She's just walking around to the end of the sidewalk and back.
You think she avoids the chuck hole?
Oh, I'm sure she does.
But it's 6 o'clock, and I still have to go to the studio, and I have to do that project we were. I got to start prepping for that.
Yeah, there's still a lot more steps to come today.
Son of a bitch!
What?
I left the shelf in Mom's garage.
Why'd you even take it there?
I needed it out of my back seat.
How do you do that? What do you do? Like, I don't know if that's coming from like a good place or a bad place, but I kind of just want to explain to you. So right here, I have an island in my kitchen. I like to walk around my island a lot. If I am watching,
okay. Around the island is maybe 10 steps.
Ring around.
So is she going around the island 400 times? No, she's not.
No.
Is she like doing the trick where you put your Fitbit on the fan so you can get the steps in for the little competitions and shit that people do? I think that's what she's doing.
What?
Yeah. You never heard of this?
No.
Well, maybe the lady that I used to work with used to do like, there was some competition in the fitness app, and you had to get so many steps, so she would put it on her ceiling fan and it would like count steps so she could win the little competitions. So maybe this is what Amber's doing?
She walked 10,000 steps, but they were in a 3-foot circle.
YouTube, or if I'm watching a show, I notice that around this time, there are so many shows that I watch. 1,000 Pound Best Friends, which one of my friends is actually on that show. Hello. I like to watch 1,000 Pound Sisters, Family Vacation, Jersey Shore. I love watching.
Oh, so she just likes daytime reality.
She sits and watches TV. How's she getting all these steps while she's sitting watching TV?
She just sits and watches daytime reality trash television.
Did you think she would watch anything but reality trash television?
No.
It's just. I mean, this is the consumer for those shows.
The little TLC logo is just burned on her screen.
Right. 600 Pound Life and whatever it may be. Whatever I'm watching, sometimes I will stand up and I will just walk in place. And I notice for me, walking in place not only makes my heart beat faster, but I feel it more. I feel it in my muscles more, etc., etc. Another thing.
Okay, I know about my workouts, and that's about it. Real quick, hold on. People were saying in the comment section that I'm anti-protein shake. No, I'm just not post-workout protein shake. I don't think they're a good meal replacement. Unless you're replacing a whole meal. You can't have a protein shake and cheese sticks. It's got to just replace the meal. I don't know if walking in place counts, honestly.
It makes the steps go on her Fitbit.
I wonder if she's counting the QB rotations.
It probably does.
Thing that I like to do.
She's putting it on her. No, never mind.
Is I like to walk from one end of the apartment to the other, and I'll just do that. And I actually measured it one time, and walking from one side to the apartment to the other one, it was like over 200 steps, and that was
over 200 steps. Are they
And she might take baby steps. Maybe her steps are just like, because she waddles. Maybe it's just like, and her steps are like 6 inches at a time, so it is a lot.
It could be.
And maybe her to walk around the island is like 50 steps because she just takes those teeny tiny baby steps.
I mean, she has to. There's
right.
nothing to do.
It's just one way.
But you know what? It's movement.
I mean, it's better than nothing. I just don't see how she's getting that many.
I do take small steps, so that could be why, but either way, I find it rather easy to get my steps in, and I noticed that, like, just cleaning around the apartment, that's an easy 1,500 steps a day, because I do like to clean and things like that. You know, like going somewhere, make sure to park farther away from the entrance. That's like a really easy one to get your steps in. So I have an update on my ADHD.
I do that anyway, because people don't care anymore.
ADHD, as you guys know, I feel like I have it. I am almost positive I have it. My psychiatrist thinks I have it. So she recommended me to get seen for that. And I was waiting for a phone call to be evaluated on the phone to even...
Didn't she say she was diagnosed ADHD before?
Yes.
See if I should go to the further steps of being assessed, which are two completely different...
Do those steps count?
Things. And I officially had the phone call to be evaluated. And they said, yes, it does sound like you have it. So I'm on the schedule to be assessed, but it goes all the way up until like 5 months from now. I guess a lot of people think they have ADHD.
No, doctors are just busy.
I mean, yeah, doctors are busy.
I know it's very common, but I'm not going to be seen to even be assessed for like another 5 months. So
forget about that.
That is crazy. I was not expecting that, but I know some of you have been asking about that, so I wanted to let you guys know.
Who?
She's afraid to take vitamins, but wants to go to a doctor to get some ADHD meds.
Involving like my weight loss and like my way of eating and weight loss surgery and stuff, there's going to be a big change that's happening, and I'm sure there's going to be a big part of you who, oh, I saw this coming. Typical Amberlynn. There's going to be another part of you guys.
Oh, here we go.
Let me get my I was right plaque out.
Guys who are like, oh, okay, I get this, I understand. But I feel like it's only going to be a tiny bit. A tiny bit.
Well, all of her newfound support is gone. She was getting like 3,000 likes per video. Now she's under 1,000.
You guys, some of you are probably gonna be shocked.
It's gonna depend how believable this story is, Amber. That's what's the question.
Absolutely.
What's
shocked.
the story?
Hold
on. Some of you are probably gonna be shocked. Absolutely shocked. But I have to do what is right for me. So let me explain first. So I do officially have a dietitian. To get weight loss surgery, you have to see a dietitian and you have to get approved by the dietitian to get weight loss surgery. So one thing
and you had to lose 1 pound, right?
I thought that you already had that done.
She definitely lost more than 1 pound. If we've been
it's very important when you go to get weight loss surgery, because you are literally changing your anatomy. You are changing your hormones, the way your body works, your stomach. Like, it is being taken out. I mean, obviously they leave some stomach, but a lot is happening. Changes your whole anatomy, and it's a big change, physically, mentally, all of it. So you have
that's what we've been saying.
You have to be honest. You have to be honest with everything. And seeing the dietitian and seeing the psychologist, I was very, very upfront and honest. I have been diagnosed with binge eating in the past. And
did she not pass the psychologist exam?
I thought you weren't diagnosed with binge eating. I thought it was a food addiction. Cap, what are you doing? You're hooked.
She's trying to get mom snuggles. Let her have some mom snuggles.
And I was scared. I was so scared to say that, and obviously, because if you were to binge after weight loss surgery, you could get really sick. There has been people who have died because of it. It's a very scary thing. So with the psychologist,
that's why everyone's saying you're not really a good candidate. If you could do it on your own, you should try doing that.
He was able to see that I was past that stage of my life.
Can you just outgrow?
Did she say, watch the videos I've been uploading for the past month where I've been talking about addiction only? You'll see that I'm totally past that.
Can you just outgrow binge eating?
I'm sure you can. It's like any other thing that you're addicted to.
And I was diagnosed with binge eating.
But was it a real diagnosis, or was it from BetterHelp? Because I don't think that counts. And if you told them you were diagnosed and it was just one of those kind of dumb things that you did, I don't know if it counts.
About a year ago. And since then, I have seen a psychologist for a year. A lot has changed since then when it comes to like my mentality and what I consider a binge and the whole thing. You guys have seen that firsthand. I showed you guys a binge, I think it was in December, and you guys were like, that's just a normal meal. So the way that I see
one is a normal meal.
binging is very different than the standard binging.
Hold on. Any food she showed us in December was her Thanksgiving and Christmas food. And it was like a platter of each dish for 2 people.
I don't think that's what she's talking about.
And that's been hard for me to like wrap my head around. The psychologist said, you know, binging is eating 3 times what you normally would as a person, not what is a normal amount to eat as a person, but you, what is your normal? And I don't do that. That I don't do. I overeat, sure, but I never eat 3.
She knows better.
She does know better. She knows more about nutrition than the nutritionist.
Don't you understand nutrition like I do?
3 times or 4 times the amount that I normally would eat. This whole being diagnosed with binge eating has been...
Well, this doesn't make sense.
I don't know why she even told them that.
This doesn't make sense because like 2 videos ago, she said she did not have binge eating.
Mm-hmm.
Does she think that people just don't remember?
Very strange, and I think it's hard and confusing because think of it this way. I am 500 pounds. I have been 572. I have been almost 600 pounds. You can't get that way unless you are eating large quantities of food. Is that just like massively overeating, or is that binging? For the normal person, it looks like binging. Like when I watch 600 Pound Life and they show what they're eating, I've never ate that much in one sitting. And they go...
Amber, we've seen how much you eat in one sitting.
I've never seen 600 Pound Life.
A lot of them, which are my favorite stories, they're successful and they lose the weight. And in like 2 months...
Yeah, Tammy Slayton weighs less than Amberlynn now.
3 months, they get this.
Because she went to rehab, she got weight loss surgery, and stuck with it.
Surgery. I've never in my life ate that much in one sitting. That's why I feel like the show exaggerates. But if they're not
What, you mean reality TV exaggerates? I never.
Well, yeah.
exaggerating, fine. I'm sorry. I don't mean to offend anybody. It's just confusing. And I find this part of my journey unfair. Let me explain why. I have not what I consider binged. I have not since somewhere in December. This whole January, February, we're fixing to be in March. I have not ate in a binging manner. I have been doing really good. I have been losing weight, and not only have I been working on that aspect, but I've been working on like my mental more, and just I've been actively choosing these coping mechanisms that my psychologist taught me all of last year. And I had my dietitian appointment, and she told me this is going to be hard to hear, but if you are trying to get weight loss surgery, this is within their program. Every program is different. If you are trying to get weight loss surgery with this program, you have to go a full year, 365 days without one binge.
Yeah, you maybe
that makes sense.
Should have told him it was last December.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. You have to go a full year to show that you won't end up killing yourself if we give you the surgery.
And it makes sense.
But
she thinks it's not fair because on 600 Pound Life, they go on the show, and in a couple months, bing, bang, boom, they got the surgery.
Yeah, because
they're on a TV show.
Yeah, and
they're going to get
behind.
bumped up on the list. And yeah, also, they're probably months behind. Like the filming of the TV show that she's seeing in 3 months is probably a year's worth of filming of a TV show. Yeah.
So it's not fair because, and the last time she went for this, they told her that she would have to go a couple of months, or not a year, of therapy and binge eating and all that because half of the fight is mental.
Mm-hmm.
And now she's like, oh, I have to not binge for a year? I can't get it in a week?
I mean, sooner would be better than later, but I can see the point for them to tell her to wait.
No, of course they're
And
going
you
to say.
think if she wanted it bad enough, she would be like, that's fine. I can do this until December.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you would figure if you're going to get a surgery like this anyways, you're going to expect to at least be 6 months before you can get into the surgery doctor. Like, that's pretty much standard. You make the appointment, and then it's months and months and months before you actually get into the surgery.
All this tells me if she's not willing to wait a year and do this on her own, she wasn't going to try to do it after the surgery.
Yeah.
She was going to go back to eating like shit. She was going to go back to binging as much as she can.
Yeah.
And maybe
I hope she sticks with it for the year and still gets it.
Maybe I'm just cynical, but that's what I took away from it.
But I have a feeling she's going to be like, oh, I'm doing all this work. I'm not going to keep up this level of work for years.
Yeah, a whole year. Wow, that's insane. Could you imagine doing something for a year?
For her even trying to do 100-day goals, she can't get through it because the goal is too much for her. It's too big of a goal.
Could you imagine having
too big.
a year to do something? It's insane. Well, actually, it's not even do something. It's to not do something.
Right.
And that, it like broke me. This is the second time I've seen this dietitian. I guess from this point forward, I'm going to see.
Yeah, no shit. You said, hey, I lied this whole time. I'm not a food addict. I actually have binge eating. And they're like, okay, well, you have to go a year without binging. She's like, why would they do this to me?
I can swear I remember her being like it was a telehealth or a BetterHelp or something that gave her her binge diagnosis. That shit's not real.
The dietitian.
Why she would even tell them that, oh, I have an official diagnosis of... If that's where it actually came from, why would you even bother to say that?
I'd rather have her say that than not, because she could really fuck herself up with it.
And my next appointment's already scheduled, so I've already seen her twice. She said the improvements I'm making is amazing, and she's proud, and I'm going in the right direction, etc., etc. But she said I cannot get weight loss surgery for a year. She cannot approve me for a year. And I immediately broke down, and I have been so confused where I'm just like, do I want to share this with YouTube? Do I want to share with them the horribly emotionally just painful side?
Yeah, well, you're just going to not say anything and just not get the weight loss surgery?
I mean,
just pretend it never happened?
It's not even a year. It's December. So it's 9 months. 9 months left?
To this?
9.5 months?
Do I want to put a mask on?
She could have just said, I have to wait 9 months to get the surgery. I can't schedule it until December. That would have been that.
Even if it was a full year, it's only a year.
Right. Just look at it like, okay, you have 9 months. That's not that long. It's really not.
I want to seem nonchalant. Do I want to go into detail? I have just been all over the place. And that is why...
Of course she's going to go into detail.
It has taken me a little bit of time to share this because that...
Let's see what the views are
tore me. Like, it tore me.
This is almost 50,000 in a day. This is the best view she's got in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was, but I immediately had a breakdown in front of the dietitian. I couldn't control it. It was like my insides exploded and I cried. And it just felt like another obstacle. Another thing to just get in the way because I have been doing everything to get this surgery.
Yeah, you're going to have to wait. Did you think you were just going to make the appointment? They're like, okay, well, we're open Tuesday. Come on in.
I think that's what she thought was going to happen.
No, it's not.
There's waiting involved no matter what.
That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
I have gotten people messaging me saying, how are you getting through this process so quickly? I've been doing this for months and I'm not even as far along as you. I have been just like, I wanted the surgery before summer. I did.
Oh, yeah. See, she thought she was going to get in there next week and be healed and ready to go.
Yep.
Since I'm self-pay.
I thought you had insurance.
Insurance doesn't cover it. She talked about this before.
That would have been manageable. But since I have been diagnosed with an eating disorder.
But that's even, you have more time to save now.
Yeah.
It's not manageable and it's not possible. And it hurts. And it instantly put me in this like weird headspace where I was just like,
oh, well, I give up.
This isn't fair.
Oh, okay.
I'm not getting what I want. This isn't fair.
I'm rich. I should be able to pay my way to the top of the list. I'm self-pay. I should not have to wait behind all those other plebs.
The absolute disassociation from reality here is insane.
And then to be shocked, like other people are telling me it's taking me months and months, and to be like, well, I filled out all the papers and I have money now.
It's this weird.
That's why I don't know why it's taking you so long. Too bad you don't have money now. I do.
It's just entitlement that is just awful.
So they thought of 600-Pound Life, where
they didn't let me on their TV show. If they would have let me on their TV show when I tried to get on it, then I could have got it.
Well, they did. She said they did approach her, but she wouldn't do the shower scene.
Oh, should have did the shower scene.
People, this isn't me saying
And that's what started the drama with her and the Slaytons, because they did it.
anything bad about anybody. And I have seriously sat here and I was like, should I even share my true feelings?
She's saying it's not fair. She deserves it more than the 600-pound life girls did.
Just like what I'm going through. I've sat here and I've been like,
I'm more popular than them.
they're worse off. They eat way more than I do in one sitting. Why are they able to get the surgery?
Did you ask your
Why do
doctor
we have
that?
to wait a year?
Does she think that the reality show was filmed and uploaded like that day, like YouTube?
She might.
No, 3 months of filming for a TV show is probably 14 months in real life.
Yeah, probably.
Sucks. I think it's triggering and it brings up like past trauma for me where it just seems like no matter what I do, no matter what I try, there's always an obstacle and a
I think everybody knew Amy Slayton had a kid like 6 months before it was on the show.
roadblock. And last time this happened was when the psychologist said, you can't get surgery for like 2 years. And I was like, you know, and I didn't care as much then, not even remotely close to how much I care now. And I
you should
gave
have
up.
started working on it then, huh? And wow, where would you be now? You'd have had it done already. That was the screenshot. You missed it.
What?
With that last pause
And I
face
didn't
you
care as
had.
much then, not even remotely close to how much I care now. And I gave up.
You're not gonna catch it again.
You're
You're not gonna catch it again.
You're not giving me much to work with.
You're not gonna catch it
I
again.
gave up. And I didn't care like 2 years. And
You're not gonna catch it again.
You're not-
It was like the perfect eye roll. You're not gonna get it. I don't even remember where it was. It was wherever you were paused a second ago. No.
That is an impressive pause, though.
I mean, that one's not bad, but it wasn't what it was.
you know,
I think I saw it.
you know, and I didn't care as much then, not even remotely close to how much I care now. And I gave up. And it just, a lot of memories flooded and just failure. You're such a failure. Just that kept popping into my head. And
All right, this is going to sound mean, but here we go.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how you're going to sit here and be shocked by this when you've clearly gained weight. Like, we can see it in your face.
If they told her 2 years ago she had to wait 2 years and work on herself before she could get it, and she was like, oh, obstacle, I failed. Burp, burp.
But, I mean, even since this arc started, you can see it in her face that she's put on weight.
Probably.
Like, I don't know who you think you're lying to. I don't know. I weighed myself today, and I'm down another 3 pounds, but I feel super fat. So maybe
It's just water weight.
Yeah,
and
okay.
knowing that no matter how much work I do now, it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter. All the tests I did,
It's
doesn't
not going to matter.
And it just,
Why is it not going to matter? It's 9 months, Amber. It's not
It's not going
2
to matter
years.
because she's not getting what she wants right now.
It's not. It doesn't matter. Everything I've done, it just doesn't matter. I've been working on this for a whole 5 weeks now, and nothing matters anymore.
Nothing really
Jesus, Amber.
it's just like
Nothing really matters. Nothing.
Like, really, this is all like maybe a month that she's been planning and doing this. She acts like she's been working on this for so long.
Yeah, it's
been like 30 days of you trying, Amber.
disheartening and it hurts. And I feel myself wanting to slip into bad routine. I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. What do I do for this year?
You keep doing what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to get it at the end of the year. It's going to be from when you binged in next month, the month after, the month after, the month after.
It doesn't really matter what you do. All you have to do is not binge.
Right.
I
Wait,
just feel like everything
every other person has to wait.
was just kind of ripped away from me. And if that's because I got my hopes up, fine.
Ripped away from me because I have to
But that's the only reason why I got my hopes up is because I was doing so well. I was doing so good. I was making the
Yeah, just because you're doing well does not mean the doctor's going to go, okay, we'll get you in tomorrow.
You've been doing good for a whole 28 days, Amber. It means it's time.
appointments.
You're
I was
totally
getting the test
ready.
done. I was putting the work in. I was exercising. I was losing weight. I was eating the right foods. I was doing the stupid little rules like take small sips, stop using straws. Like
They're not stupid little rules. They're shit you're going to have to live with. Okay, let's put this in another context since she wants to compare this to drug addiction so much. You live in a neighborhood. Your neighbor is 4 weeks clean.
Uh-huh.
Do you go, hey, can you take my Maserati and go pick up some bread real quick? Drive past all your crack houses, and would you bring it back? Here's $200 in non-traceable bills. Are you going to do that with someone who's 5 weeks clean?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
I was doing it all, and it left me.
I love how it's I was doing the things.
Yeah.
I was doing the things. She's done doing the things.
Yep.
Feeling so proud. Like, this is just in arm's reach, and now I just feel like it's so far away.
It's still in arm's reach. It's 9 months. It's 9 freaking months.
Now that you're here, it's so far away.
Like, I could not imagine, like, if I could think of, like, something in my life that I really wanted and I've always wanted forever, but I had to wait 9 months. I'm going to be like, just forget it.
Yeah, right?
I don't want it anymore.
Yeah.
What?
I've had to talk to the
I can't just buy it now.
I can't just
No,
have it now. Well, forget it. I've only
Dietitian.
wanted it for years. It was only going to, like, save my life.
I've had to
Forget
talk-
it.
So an open heart patient told they have to wait.
You have to wait for your kidney replacement.
No, never mind. I'll
Just fucking forget it. I'll just die.
Just kill me.
Feline. I've had to talk to
Jesus.
people in my life who are close to me, and I've had to talk to myself.
I
And
feel bad
really
for her
absorb,
because it's got to
What
suck.
do I do now?
I mean, it would suck. You're all excited to do the thing, and you didn't ask the questions in the beginning. How long realistically? That would be day one question. How long realistically until I can actually have this?
Yeah.
That would have been like first appointment question.
Exactly.
Just so you got it in your head.
I am becoming irritated with this.
Because I think what made it so easy for me to stay on track and to eat how I was eating, because I felt like surgery was right around the corner.
Why didn't you ask?
You cannot live your life and expect everything to be instantly handed to you the minute you ask for it. You cannot just not binge, supposedly, for 2 weeks and go, well, how come I can't have surgery now? Why aren't you doing this? I'm paying for it, aren't I? No, it's not how that works. It's not how that works. You are not owed anything. You don't get to get special treatment because you're Amberlynn Reid. You have no reason to feel this entitled about this. This is very
But that's
irritating.
exactly what that is. She doesn't know why she has to wait.
That's why I believe.
Even though other people have to wait.
This is
Famous people didn't have to wait. She is
Famous
just
people-
as famous as those famous people, so she should only have to wait as long as they did. And those people messaging her on Instagram are not famous people with a bunch of money, so that's why they had to wait.
famous people that she thinks doesn't have to wait.
Right.
In my heart, that's what I felt. And since it's not
Okay, you know what? I'm done with this video. I cannot listen to this pity me shit.
so many hours, so many minutes, so many seconds, and that scares me. So
Oh my god.
I've had to really
I want to know if she's officially giving up.
absorb the situation, and I know. The surgery's so bad that that's all my channel has been.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, for your last 5 videos, Amber.
think I
That's
still
all
don't-
my channel has been.
Want the surgery?
Since 30 days ago. It's been like your last 5 videos. That's it. That's all my channel has been.
All right, we've skipped the last 2 minutes of video, and it's nothing but just nonsense.
After that appointment, I had
wanna
a fucking
hear if she's
anxiety
giving
attack,
up.
like a full-fledged anxiety attack. Down. After that appointment, I had a fucking anxiety attack, like a
Maybe she
full-fledged
thought if she
anxiety
cried,
attack.
they would say, "Oh, okay, you're crying.
So my
We'll
12-year-old.
put you at the top of the list."
So my 12-year-old
No,
is in
don't
the other
cry,
room.
Amber. You can go tomorrow.
My 12-year-old is in the other room doing that exactly.
Well, because you're making her do her homework.
It's a terrible.
You're
Amber has to do
very
her homework.
mean.
I don't know. I get it. Someone with a binge eating disorder can really hurt themselves after surgery.
Okay,
I
that's
get
it. End sentence.
But I don't
No
have
buts.
issues
But not
binging.
me. But not
Wait,
me.
hold on. Wait, that's pretty good too, actually. That looks like a celebrity DUI mugshot.
Hurt themselves after surgery. I get it. But I don't have issues binging anymore.
No, just because.
Okay, well, wait. Okay, her whole thing is when she got diagnosed with binge eating disorder. But what she thinks of a binge and what binge eating disorder actually is are two different things. Because even when I remember when she did the This Is My Binge in December, and it was just like whatever food she was eating was just like a full plate. So it was just a huge serving of the food. And people were saying that's not a binge. But she was like, but that's what a binge is to me. So when I say I binged, it's that I just ate a huge serving. So she's feeling like she shouldn't have never got diagnosed with binge eating disorder. Well, if that's the case, and you had told this whoever diagnosed you with this in the past, you would have never been diagnosed with it. If that's not what the technical definition of it is, how did you get diagnosed with it in the first place?
And I've never had those types of issues, like eating 3 times the amount you normally would. I've never had that.
X.
And it just like, I don't know, it just sucks. I just feel kind of defeated. And I think I need to switch things up, switch my brain up a little bit. We are not going to be gaining weight. We're going to keep losing because that is the plan here. So I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you start gaining weight again, they're going to say, okay, we'll start over from a year from now. And start over from a year from now every time you go back.
Sorry, Ken. Okay, we get it. That's fine. I'm done with this video. This has been 35 minutes of pity me. I'm full.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Love you.